To someone or a group of people again today that I got my check. Well, the process was started only a few weeks after the Columbine shooting, and it was at a time when people were saying that that the government needed to be held accountable for not being proactive about tracking down people who might potentially respond to incessant bullying in a violent way. And because people weren't being totally truthful in their revelations of who they'd been bullying and why they feared various people, they had to do a very broad cross-section. And they had, I don't know the particular congressmen or whatever that were involved with this, but they did a survey of people across the nation. Who had they bullied? What all had they done? What did they fear would happen? And I was on, this was like a phone book full of names, and in list of priority, I was somewhere on the first page. So my check came through very rapidly. It would have come through even more quickly if they'd been able to find me sooner. And I mean, not even 4 months between application and receipt of check. And so they were very certain that I had a permanent and total disability at that time, that the situation that prevented me from being able to safely and productively work was an environmental thing that could not be overcome and was not likely to change. Now, this is not a story that people like to repeat amongst themselves, and when everybody says, we need an answer, we need an answer, we need a ready thing, what is the one word that we can say that, all this? And when everybody is asking about why I'm not turning tricks with them, why I'm not dealing drugs with them, why I'm not taking jobs to run around poisoning people like them, they don't want to say, we bullied her until she could not respond to people in a normal way, so that, people here will get in her face, trying to provoke a reaction that they can use to get her, evicted, fired from her job, kicked off the bus, kicked out of Kroger, told that they can't use a park. We spread lies, we spread rumors, and so she gets a check and she gets to stay home and she gets to do whatever the fuck she wants to do all goddamn day long. And they don't want to say that to one another. So that, I think somebody just ran by my house spraying that stuff saying, we're going to tell everybody you get your money making porno. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. But the thing is one of the reasons why, like back in the old days in the Indians, they didn't fear anybody they could see. They didn't fear anybody that they could physically confront. But they feared the hell out of people they knew could transmigrate, and that they could not explain what happened. So it's like one of those things like, go on, keep provoking. Because the day that somebody sent the police out here to bang on my door and make it look like all sorts of weird shit was going on here, when I hadn't called them, it was a nice warm day in February. I was sitting here just messing with my phone, clearing up storage space and stuff. And the day I had like 6 or 7 people policemen standing out in my yard, being as visible as they could possibly be, trying to cause every kind of problem they could between me and the neighborhood. That was the day some random guy in Kalamazoo driving an Uber just decided he was just going to go around shooting people. So you want to provoke shit, go ahead and do it. And, that's something that they knew when they gave me my check, too.